And the most surprising, and perhaps the least surprising in many ways, is their goalkeeper, Joseph-Antoine Bell, who missed that decisive penalty at the end of Thursday's semi-final penalty shootout against the Ivory Coast, is dropped, and that means number 16, Jacques Songo, plays in goal. Also dropping out of the side, Koundé, Jean-Claude Pagal, Foutmaba, Abongu, Oman Bik, and Kanya Bik too. Makanaki is recalled to the team, as is Stephen Tatau, Ebwene, Mabu and Benjamin Massing. Alongside this man, Aguavon, teammate of Roger Foutmaba in the Belgian league. Foutmaba being left on the bench by Cameroon in this match, as Philippe Redon, the trainer of the Cameroon side. Been in charge nearly a year now. Mabouang with that clever piece of skill. 8 is Mabu, he plays at the centre of midfield. Sure, it'll be difficult for some of these players to readjust. They've got used to playing with each other over the last 13 days. The regular was a fearsome challenge by Benjamin Massing. The deep just about won that challenge and wins his side the goal kick. Michel Platini on the right. Cameroon have got through to the last 4 of this competition. Aguavon. Abdou getting it wide. Bade. Ene with a cross. It was a good deep cross too. Makanaki. Apparently he's been a real hit with the women in Senegal. Currently besieged by autograph hunters. Has been a really popular figure. Wasn't too popular with his teammates though when he missed that penalty in the semi-final shootout. It's the Ivory Coast. A little bit of space here now for Cameroon. That was a real opportunity to take the lead. Tatau's cross. Nice deep cross too. That's how close Cameroon were to taking the lead in the game. And they have a corner to be taken by Makanaki. Aloysius Agu, the goalkeeper of Nigeria. Easy save for Agu. Had the misfortune of losing his 2 front teeth while playing against Ghana last year. Doesn't seem to have affected his confidence, nor has the penalty miss affected the confidence of Makanaki. Well, Cameroon in that semi-final, but back in amongst the action now. But Cameroon won this competition in 84 and 88. But have been unable to keep their 4-year cycle of wins going. Is Tatau. Left out for the quarter-finals with Senegal and the semi-final with the Ivory Coast, but finds himself back in the team for this game. It'll be Ene to take the corner. He drops it in short. Bade to drive it in. There was a header by Abdou, but no real meat behind it. Easy save for Songo. Cameroon, the oldest squad in the African Nations Cup, and perhaps their exit from the competition in that penalty shootout will signal the breakup of the current team. Served Cameroon so well, not only in these African Nations Cups, but also in the World Cup in Italy in 1990. This is Makanaki. Looking for Mabu, but another easy catch for Agu. I'm sure Yakini will miss his striking partner, Sia. Bade on the far side to take the throw. The understudy to Ruben Agbula, normally in the Nigerian side. Well, they were queuing up on the back post, and that's the first real shot in anger. And it's the man who scored in the semi-final, Adepoju, who had that shot on goal. And he seems to take up some interesting positions on the left-hand side of midfield, and he just seems to drift away from the defence, allow himself to have those sort of efforts on goal in the semi-final. The challenge means Nigeria have this corner. NA to take it. Yakini will be the target man. Eguavon has come forward too. So too is Peba. Nowhere near it. Peba drops rather invitingly for Abdu, number 21. And he rues the decision not to strike that one a little bit more cleanly. Jack Songo revelling in his appearance in the Cameroon side. Too many penalty appeals as the ball hit Ebwele. Ball hit hand rather than hand hit ball. Seven is Finidi. Yakini. Ugbade. Has Finidi available just ahead of him. Cameroon claim the ball's out of play. Finidi changes the emphasis of the attack. Picks out NA. Piba. Apologies to his teammates because he realises that the least of his options should have been to shoot into the side netting. About 18 minutes of the first half in this third and fourth place playoff game of the African. Plenty waiting for the cross, including Yakini. It's away though by Massing. Played back into the danger zone. Agbula. Oh, Yakini, he's got half a yard here. Oh, he screwed it horribly wide. Good little run that by Yakini as the ball was helped on by Ruben Agbula. Yakini had half a yard, got the right side here of Massing, or rather Tatao, and, well, should at least have made the goalkeeper make a save. So 20 minutes in, it's still 0-0. It was intended, but it didn't quite come off. But Cameroon have, what, 4 players forward in this raid. 14 is Tatao. Oh, lovely turn by Makanaki. Didn't quite come off. Mabu. Forced wide, Ebwele. Mabu. Slight misunderstanding on behalf of the Cameroons. And Nigeria have possession. Plenty of players forward here as Ekpo has it. Looking for Finidi. Right down the throat of Jack Songo. There's Finidi, the man who had that shot on goal. Just trying to stop the bleeding just beneath his right eye. Makanaki with the corner. Ooh, almost fell invitingly into the path there. That Cameroon player. Bula has to clear the danger. Yakini just trying to flick it on, but they'll leave it to bounce into the arms of the goalkeeper. Songo. Massing. Tatao, half an hour gone in this one. We still await the first goal of this third and fourth place playoff game. Go and see. kick to be taken by Agbula. Still 0-0. Yakini will be the target man. Aguavon has gone forward too from the back. Now, Nigeria could be short. Cameroon 0, Nigeria 0. Tata with the throw. Mabu. Bundled over by Iba. A free kick to Cameroon now in a position of some danger for this Nigerian defence. Mabu. An expectant atmosphere as I think it was Owene who took that free kick. Was there? Little spurt by Iba, who hasn't figured too highly in these championships so far. For his Massing. Feels that Nigeria just missed the aerial power of Sia in this match. Good players playing their football in Europe. Sia with Lokeren in Belgium, and Yakini, who wears the number 8 in this match, with Vitória Setúbal in Portugal. Libaju. There is Yakini. Biba. Oh. Minute and a half to half-time. NA to take it. Songo got there at the second opportunity. Roll that one out. Makanaki. Oh, clever little back heel by him, and a neat 1-2 as well. It was more like the thing we were hoping to see. Three is Onana. So we're in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Still Cameroon in the yellow 0, Nigeria 0.
Talking to Martin O'Neill earlier in the week, where I mentioned how the Cameroon had come through to take that title with just 4 goals from 5 matches. In fact, on their way to the final itself, they beat Egypt by a 1-0 from Roger Mia. Then a 1-1 draw with the opposition today, Nigeria. That was Mia again on the mark in that group match. Cameroon and Kenya 0-0 in the final group game when Cameroon qualified for the semis. They saw off host nation Morocco thanks to a goal from Makanaki, and then in the final, as you saw, it was 1 goal again, put in the penalty against Nigeria by Kundi. Now 35, this I'm sure will be Kundi's last tournament. He was the hero of 1988, as in Casablanca it was, certainly had the sympathies of the crowd behind them, finished with 10 men, and Ghana were through to the final. That second semi-final, Cameroon and Ivory Coast, was a disappointing affair, 0-0 at the end of extra time, and the decisive penalty miss from the keeper Bell. Many observers at the time wondering just what the keeper was doing, taking a vital penalty. And certainly the Cameroon side had enough outfield players available to take a spot kick. Makanaki had already missed, well, we say missed, Guamini there from Ivory Coast had pulled off 2 magnificent saves. That wasn't the most difficult of the 3, but he guessed correctly, went the right way. And Bell.
Confirmation there has been a substitution at half-time. Ekeke is on. Ooh, deliberate handball. Now that under FIFA regulations could be a sending-off offence. Izugu was the man. I suspect it's the referee is pointing to the penalty spot, but surely Izugu handled the ball outside the penalty area.